My name is Matt Jones. I'm the Director of E-commerce and New Business Development at Goodwill of North Georgia. New Goods is just like any other store actually. It's purchased items that we bring into the store to supplement the donations that we get in the store. It's another revenue source to fuel our mission of putting people to work. So one of our biggest challenges in general when it comes to New Goods is that we are excellent at doing donated. New Goods is a new process for us, so learning the ropes on how to purchase product from the source and get it delivered to the stores, all while keeping margins and inventory control. Success for this project is an end-to-end inventory management software from sourcing to procurement to distribution to locations and then overall inventory control.
Why do businesses trust Iron Mountain? Because we protect and preserve what matters most. From entire collections of historical artifacts and treasures, to data management and disaster recovery planning, we treat your information and assets as if they're our own. Sure, it takes a lot of time, effort, and passion, but there's also a lot of pride that goes into it. And an understanding that these aren't just things. They're the stories, heritage sites, data, and treasures that build our legacy around the world. For yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We'll be your guardian.
My name is Bill Stevenson from Iron Mountain. I lead our customer care transformation, which is our customer service organization that's part of an overall strategy called Matterhorn. Matterhorn at Iron Mountain means we're planning to grow our revenue 3 times in the next 5 years, and our customer care organization will be a big part of that. One of the most important initiatives that we're undertaking is actually around leveraging generative AI and predictive analytics to improve agent efficiency and effectiveness as measured by improved quality, handle time, and net promoter score. And we also want to develop methodology on how to use customer sentiment in order to identify customers that may be at risk, as well as potential sales opportunities. This project will be really important, and if you join, you'll be able to help Iron Mountain improve how customers interact with our core channels, analyze the customer experience, and develop hypotheses on how to use the new generative and analytic technologies to help with that mission. We'll be looking at productivity. We'll be looking at driving new opportunities, and we'd love for you to join us on this project. And help us drive customer service excellence. Thank you.
Hello, MBA grad team. Imagine having the power to shape the future of how retailers like Lowe's communicate with their customers. Lowe's has grown from a small town hardware store to one of the largest home improvement retailers in the world. Ranked number 31 on the Fortune 500, and we serve over 19 million customers per week. As we continue to build and refine our omni-channel ecosystem, we must focus on our up-and-coming key customer segment. That's you, the millennial DIYers. We must focus on how you would like to interact with our purchase and fulfillment channels. And we currently experience friction points within our end-to-end communications. For example, you place an order for a product and have no idea when it's coming. Before you know it, you're making phone calls, sending emails, and spending time trying to track down where your order is. Has this ever happened to you? Your objective is to benchmark the current ways in which best-in-class retailers communicate with their customers, from discovery to purchase and post-purchase through the various channels. And we need your help in thinking about messaging, expectation setting, any information that you want as a millennial DIY customer, or that you feel like Lowe's needs to know in order to provide you a best-in-class experience. Understanding how millennials want to receive and interact with communication that's simple, accurate, and timely, but not overwhelming, is crucial to change. This can include product information, purchase options, post-purchase updates for when you're shopping in store, ordering a delivery, or installed sales, including services. Also consider the platform or technology for the delivery of these communications. The insights and learnings from this project will be used to help guide us to be a leader in how to talk to our millennial customers and ensure you and your generation has confidence shopping with Lowe's. Together, we can revolutionize the home improvement retail industry and set new standards for customer engagement.
We're looking for a team of advisors to develop a real estate strategy for the ModivCare of the future. Flexible and hybrid ways of working in this post-COVID world are the way of the future, and a strategic priority of ModivCare is to attract and retain top talent to serve our clients and their members. We are seeking a team to help advise us on where and what our physical footprint should be to best meet their needs. Our current footprint includes over 90 locations across 48 states, including an office in your backyard, Midtown Atlanta. If you're interested in real estate strategy for a growing and transforming business, this project is for you.
Hi, I'm Alan Ferguson, President and CEO of Atlanta Habitat for Humanity. Atlanta Habitat has been in existence for over 40 years, serving families throughout the city of Atlanta and South Fulton. And during that time, we've provided homeownership opportunities for almost 1,800 families and served over 6,000 individuals through our programs and services. What we really do at Atlanta Habitat is bring community together. We bring together volunteers along with donors and sponsors to really create homeownership opportunities for families, quite frankly, that wouldn't have those available to them. Because of that particular model, we're able to offer homeownership opportunities to households that earn between $28,000 and $82,000 a year, providing homeownership to a market that traditionally only has rental as an option. Through homeownership, we provide a pathway for economic mobility as well as generational wealth, and our homeowners use that opportunity to transform their lives. The purpose of this particular project is to really help us understand how we're going to move forward in regards to serving those prospective home buyers. We need to understand three things: the depth of our market that we're trying to serve, the characteristics of our prospective home buyer population, and actually how we move forward in a recently acquired territory, which is Southern Fulton County, and advance our home building production in that particular area. We're very excited about this opportunity to work with Gazeta Impact because the outcome from this particular project will really provide the foundational pillars for how we build our strategy, going forward.
Hello, my name is Raquel Ford. I am the Chief Operating Officer for KIPP Metro Atlanta Schools, where we serve nearly 5,500 scholars across Fulton County Schools and Atlanta Public Schools as a network of tuition-free charter schools. We serve grades K through 12, and our promise is to provide an excellent academic experience for scholars from kindergarten through high school. And our challenge this year is to figure out how to expand our high school campus to ensure that our high school scholars have the best academic experience possible. So we are seeking to understand the right path forward to ensure that our expansion efforts are built to last and can accommodate our scholars well into the future. And we are looking forward to having your help in doing so.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Ken McPherson, CEO and President of McPherson Oil Company based in Birmingham, Alabama. We're a second generation diversified petroleum company with three distinct business units. One particular business unit that we think is a high level of risk over time is our finished lubricants business. We think it's at risk for electronic vehicle. Motor oil sales constitute 42% of our margin in McPherson Oil and the lubricants division. We are looking to find businesses that can replace that margin over time as ICE vehicles move to EV over the next decade or two. The good news is we found an industry that we think is closely aligned with ours that we want to acquire a company and grow organically in. That industry is the petroleum equipment industry. What we need your help from the MBA program is to better understand this industry. Who are the competitors in the petroleum equipment industry? Who are the equipment providers? Which ones are the best? Who do they partner with in the Southeast? How many distributors sales and service their product? What opportunities exist for McPherson Oil to partner with these equipment manufacturers? Lastly, we have PE firms that are getting into this industry. We hope you'll select our project. We look to be very engaged with the MBA team and making this a win-win for both the MBA team and for McPherson Oil.
We are looking for a team of advisors to help develop a human capital strategy around our caregiver population. Macro trends in the US show the senior population growing and increased demand from this population to age at home. This, coupled with workforce shortages in the clinical setting, will increase the demand for our personal care services, which is delivered through our caregivers. Today, ModivCare employs over 15,000 caregivers in 7 states and are looking for a team to help us design a caregiver experience of the future. If you are interested in human capital strategy and designing future-looking associate experiences, this project is calling to you.
Hi, I'm Alok Gupta, Executive Chairman of Pioneer Processors, which is a pulp wood processing company, and founding managing partner of Low Key Group, which is the largest shareholder of Pioneer Processors. Pioneer Processors was created through the acquisition of 2 well-established firewood processing companies in South Georgia. The first was acquired in November of 2021 in Americus, Georgia, and the second was acquired in November of 2022 in Fitzgerald, Georgia. We have now become the largest producer of firewood by volume in the Southeast USA and the 3rd largest producer of firewood by volume in the US. We've had our challenges and we've become stronger through them. And now we're looking to use, does a roll-up strategy make sense for us in growing Pioneer Processors? We hope you join our project.
My name is Mike Hattery. I'm the executive administrator for Emory Orthopedics. If you're part of my team, you're just going to call me Hattery. This is my 3rd year participating in the Impact program, and I think it's a fabulous addition to one of the most prestigious MBA programs in the country. Emory Orthopedics is one of the largest and most productive orthopedic practices in the country. We've got over 15 locations in Atlanta and the surrounding market. In February 21, we opened the Flowery Branch site in collaboration with the Atlanta Falcons. It's a full-service Emory Orthopedics practice site with sports performance and research center, which is a state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind research program for sports performance in the country. This was a new market for us. There were already well-established orthopedic groups, but we've always been successful in new markets and considered the partnership with the Falcons to be a particular advantage. We started with a non-op spine, non-op sports, joint replacement surgeon, and a sports surgeon. However, in the last year, the joint replacement surgeon and the sports surgeon have both left. The reasons for doing so were insufficient volume to have a thriving surgical practice for them. We're seeking an impact team to develop a business plan that provides recommendations for what we must do to significantly improve patient volumes at this location. The project will include a market assessment that includes understanding the current referral patterns to us and to our competitors in the market, a competitor analysis of other orthopedic services in the Flowery Branch market, and identifying strategies to improve patient volume. A financial analysis will also be part of this project, looking at the impact of suggested changes in the final recommendation to Emory Orthopedics. We look forward to having a great project with a really bright group of students making some strong recommendations about what we can do to improve our practice in Flowery Branch. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Daniela Medina, and I work at Chick-fil-A as a senior lead advisor, helping open Chick-fil-A restaurants in high Spanish-speaking markets such as Puerto Rico and Miami. We are trying to solve a problem. How do we keep the Chick-fil-A magic alive as we open new Chick-fil-A's? Previously, before the pandemic, we used to do a first 100 camp out. The first 100 customers in line would get free Chick-fil-A for a year. However, now with staff shortages, we are no longer able to sustain this. We currently open 150 to 180 new restaurants a year, and we're just not able to be everywhere at once. How do we evolve the project and still keep the magic alive for Chick-fil-A? So that's what we're asking you guys to help us solve. And you'll be doing this by looking at research from previous openings. You'll be able to interview us. We'll give you as much data as we possibly can of how do we continue to keep the magic alive as we continue opening new Chick-fil-A restaurants in established markets such as Georgia, Tennessee, international markets like Canada, the UK, as well as our brand new markets such as Montana, where we just opened our third restaurant this year in the entire state. Thank you so much, and we look forward to working with you.
I'm Nicola Barrett, and I head up Emory Executive Education at the Business School. We're the unit within Goizueta responsible for non-degree courses and professional development. For the past 3 years, our business has experienced significant growth, and we've generated a number of innovative solutions for clients like UPS, Newell, and International Paper. But the market is changing. Competition has intensified in terms of programs and formats, and we don't have a well-differentiated or compelling market position. And I worry we might not have the right portfolio of offerings. In essence, we need a new growth strategy. Specifically, what we're looking for you to do is help us find less contested and or new white space to explore and own. We're looking for you to determine the most critical needs of organizations and individuals seeking to upskill and reskill, and recommend changes in our offerings and value proposition by looking at content, delivery methods, pricing strategies, and any other relevant factors that can help us gain an edge in the market. And last but not least, to suggest a communication strategy with a captivating narrative to attract more of these learners to our courses and to view us as their preferred learning partner. I look forward to working with you.
Every year, hundreds of thousands of American men, women, and children are being sold for sex through sex trafficking, but only 1% of them are ever identified because of the misnomers and myths around what trafficking looks like. As the CEO and co-founder of Safe House Project, a national anti-trafficking organization on a mission to see trafficking eradicated in America, I'm here to invite you to create a social justice movement that can educate and mobilize individuals to respond to this evil. This movement will drive individuals to learn to identify trafficking, motivate corporations to engage in an issue rarely discussed, and motivate legislators to create effective legislation to prosecute traffickers and buyers, and mobilize communities to respond to those already victimized to support them in their healing. The question I need answered from you is, how do you develop a survivor-informed public awareness campaign that compels and engages individuals 25 years old and younger to identify and respond to human trafficking? We're aiming to shift the narrative around trafficking and educate the public, mobilize various stakeholders, including corporations and celebrities. The work should provide guidance on corporate engagement, social media campaigns, effective messaging methods, and strategies to elevate this issue from a social concern by a few to a popular cause to achieve this goal. We hope you will join us.
Hi, we're United Wheels, and we're the parent company for many bicycle brands sold throughout the world, such as Huffy Bikes, Buzz e-bikes, Batch Bikes, Vast Bikes, and Niner Bikes. And as we look to grow our e-bike and D2C businesses, we're looking for ways within the marketing mix to improve the role of artificial intelligence technology. And while we consider AI technology, we're also looking for watchouts, security implications, dangers, and other pitfalls to consider when implementing that technology. We really hope you'll choose our project and help us inspire more adventures on wheels. Thank you.